Yeah, it's not home. I mean, it's a house on a lot where you used to live.
Construction is nearly complete on Lisa Hughes' new house.
But anyway, this is my yard.
Her home was burned down 2 years ago today, December 30th, 2021, the day the devastating Marshall Fire swept through. Lisa was on her way back from the mountains with her family when her neighbors called.
So we were actually coming down I-70 when we heard about it, and our neighbors were watching our house, and at like 12:30 they were like, oh, everyone's out in the cul-de-sac laughing because the trash cans are blowing around, and then like at 1 o'clock they were like, we're leaving.
That fire burned thousands of acres and nearly 1,100 homes, including Lisa's. The destruction, hard to comprehend.
Yes, it was very difficult. And I mean, the whole neighborhood burned down, so it was pretty surreal.
In many ways, it seems like a very long time ago, but for so many of us, so many of our residents in Louisville and Superior, it's like it was yesterday.
Colorado State Representative Kyle Brown has spent most of his life in Louisville. When the Marshall Fire hit, his home was spared. That wasn't the case for many of his neighbors.
Even a year ago, these homes weren't even up, right? And to me, that's exciting, but it's also extremely sad that we're standing next to an empty lot. That's sort of the dichotomy that's going on. Is
in the 2 years since, the community has had to pull together, supporting one another, helping families get through. But those impacted by the fire found a minefield of issues with insurance paying out, being underinsured, and working with mortgage companies. So lawmakers like Brown got to work, taking action to protect renters and those with reverse mortgages, trying to help families who lost so much. All around Louisville and Superior, construction is underway, but not for everyone.
Everybody's really in a different place. And yeah, I think a lot of it has been focused on the rebuilding, which I don't necessarily think is a bad thing, but I think people don't understand that there's a lot of survivors that are still really struggling and having a difficult time.
For so many, the path to get home may take months, if not years. Lisa knows her family's lucky to be able to move back to her cul-de-sac next month.
I think it'll probably be kind of intense and exciting.
Still bittersweet.
This whole neighborhood was a total loss. So, I mean, we lost, all the pictures we never had digitized. We lost, our wedding dress. We lost mementos from travel, all my kids' stuff. I mean, that stuff you can't get back.
But after 2 years away, she's ready to slowly make this new house a home.
It'll be different for sure.
Representative Brown says the Marshall Fire exposed shortcomings in the system, often making it tough for victims to get what they need to move forward. He says while laws passed this year will and are helping those impacted by the Marshall Fire and future disaster victims, he says more must be done. He says he plans on tackling health and safety standards and removing barriers to rebuilding to help future victims in the upcoming legislative session.
All right, Rachel. Yeah, glad to see a happy ending for that family as well. Thank you so much. I know it's been a long road for so many.